The scene opens with the discovery of a letter from Miko, leading to some uncertainty about her intentions. There is mention of meeting at Hensiakaku Fair, which causes some concern. An important meeting awaits with the almighty Shokin. A discussion about budgets and profits ensues, with emphasis placed on following proper protocols and establishing official representatives. The conversation reveals plans for the Mikawa Flower Festival, a traditional celebration that historically brought together yokai and humans for festivities and entertainment. The focus shifts to the need for an official festival representative. The position cannot be filled by the Gugi or Kamisato family due to their existing affiliations. A neutral party with connections to both humans and yokai is deemed necessary, making the current situation ideal for selecting a new representative. Detailed discussion of profit distribution follows, with 40% allocated to Yae Publishing House, 10% to the festival representative, and the remaining half to the shogunate. Negotiations become tense as various parties attempt to secure their interests in the festival proceedings. The festival plans are further detailed, featuring a 48-hour game creation challenge. This element draws inspiration from popular previous events like Akitsu Hane Yosobi and Akitsu Yuge. The format aims to attract both humans and yokai participants. The scene transitions to Chinju Forest, where an encounter with Yoroi reveals past tensions regarding a previous test of courage event. Initially appearing angry about being excluded, Yoroi shows interest in the new festival plans, particularly concerning Bacay Danuki participation. The importance of transformation abilities is highlighted, with special emphasis on the Bacay Danuki's unique skills. Young Tanuki are encouraged to participate and develop their abilities, leading to discussions about proper supervision and safety measures. Team formation strategies are discussed, with a requirement of 2 humans per team established. The venue layout planning is delegated to the Yoshiro Commission, while recruitment responsibilities are distributed among participants. There are business discussions about expanding Isa Bathhouse to Watatsumi Island, incorporating games into therapeutic settings, and strategic planning for brand differentiation. Various parties express interest in utilizing these developments for mutual benefit. A discussion occurs regarding a business connection to Yae Publishing House and the That's Life column. The conversation suggests exploring a potential partnership focused on games development, with an opportunity to demonstrate capabilities before an upcoming festival. An amusing encounter occurs with a character being mistakenly identified as various creatures, including a tanuki, mochina, and mujina. The individual clarifies they are actually Sayu, a human ninja, though this leads to further confusion with a character named Kichibashi, who has never encountered a ninja before. A discussion about various martial arts takes place, including ninjutsu and Bage Dono de art. There are claims about practitioners growing taller than mountains, which seems to prompt reflection on pushing the boundaries of traditional martial arts training. Groups identified as long-horned and short-horned gather together. Shosei discovers white and yellow-furred beings, leading to playful interactions. The conversation touches on past festival activities, particularly mentioning the Akitsu Yuge game created by Hitatsumi Kozo. Ms. Kamisato reviews festival preparations, including stage materials and scheduling. She prioritizes a meeting with the Tenryo Commission regarding festival security. Despite her busy schedule, she takes time to discuss the festival representative's recruitment progress. The festival theme is officially announced, focusing on dreams and imagination. Participants have 48 hours to create games centered around this theme. The winning team will receive the Tanuki Game Award, prize money, and a sponsorship from Yae Publishing House for game development and promotion throughout Inazuma. Teams begin their game development projects. Mizuki, Kokomi, and Kyobakoban work on a game called Little Fox's Daydream, involving a fox navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares while searching for fried tofu. Various teams make progress on their projects, with some focusing on sequels to previous games like Kitsuyuge. The collaboration between humans and baked Danuki magic creates unique gaming experiences, leading to discussions about new game development approaches. Significant progress is shown in game development, with impressive prototypes ready for playtesting. The fusion of human ingenuity and baked Danuki magic creates innovative illusory experiences, prompting suggestions for new terminology like Unreal or Unity to describe this novel development approach. A dream about making Bunshin clones to handle work and get more sleep is discussed. While initially exciting, questions arise about whether clone fatigue would transfer back to the original person. The concept of using body doubles leads to trying out games at what appears to be a festival setting. Various festival games are explored, including Kitsu Harpastum, which is described as a Mondstadt spin on an Inazuman classic. The games show promise, but there is no rush to make decisions about favorites, drawing parallels to how some novels start strong but lose momentum partway through. The festival experience extends beyond games to food, featuring items like dango milk, tricolor dango, and rice cake soup. While enjoying the festivities, an unusual figure in strange clothing appears, leading to a concerning confrontation and unexplained thunder despite clear weather. A disturbing incident occurs involving someone named Komura, suggesting the possible appearance of a doppelganger. This leads to confusion and concern among the group as they prepare to leave the festival grounds for the night. Discussion turns to local folklore about doppelgangers, particularly the belief that seeing one's double leads to replacement within 3 days. This connects to earlier events and raises questions about potential links to Kichiboshi's powers and Bunshin phantasm. The situation escalates with the involvement of high-ranking officials, including the shogun. The focus shifts to investigating mysterious occurrences and potential imposters, particularly concerning the festival's aim to unite humans and yokai. A covert investigation begins to identify possible imposters among festival participants. The team devises strategies to question people without arousing suspicion, focusing on personal histories and memories as verification methods. The investigation continues with more sophisticated questioning techniques, particularly about game design philosophy and creative processes. While some answers prove difficult to evaluate, the team gradually eliminates suspects and narrows their search. A tense conversation unfolds about someone known as Soul Lady, also called Soul of the Deep, who had apparently been sleeping nearby without warning. The discussion moves to topics about energy numbers written in a diary and mentions of trees and dry berries. There is also brief talk about someone named Gyobo Koban being cleared of criminal accusations. The scene shifts as someone appears, pretending to be another person and teasing about wearing their face. The conversation reveals hard work done overnight, including investigating shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzing yokai power traces around Mount Yogo, and working on game stages. The dedication shown is compared to people working multiple jobs to make ends meet. A nostalgic moment emerges as memories of past festivals from 500 years ago are recalled, featuring young yokai rushing for fried tofu at ramen stands. The discussion then turns serious about a potential culprit in disguise, suggesting the need for either a professional detective or a strategy to make the suspect reveal themselves through careful provocation. A dramatic announcement introduces an esteemed guest from Tenchukaku, the almighty Narukami Ogosho, god of thunder, who has agreed to participate in the Mikawa Flower Festival. This revelation appears to be part of a larger plan. Several interactions occur involving a doll with changed ownership, a doshin from the Tenryou Commission, and food offerings including dango milk. The almighty shogun reflects on how the festival has changed over hundreds of years while maintaining its essential joy and celebratory nature. An invitation to the Issa bathhouse is extended to contestants who are exhausted from game development and investigation work. The shogun decides to stay behind to explore the festival stalls, leading to concerns about their behavior and emotional state. The narrative culminates at the hot springs, where deep conversations reveal historical events from 500 years ago. A dark disaster had engulfed Inazuma, leading to battles against creatures that could possess people and trap them in nightmares. The discussion touches on particularly painful waking nightmares, where victims lose ability to distinguish reality from dreams. A reflective moment occurs about making a difficult but necessary decision regarding Inazuma, with no regrets expressed about the choice made. The conversation is interrupted by acknowledgement of others who had been listening in, leading to a suggestion of having a hot springs tea party. A discussion reveals that a clinical psychologist had advised about getting someone to open up by doing new activities in different environments with trusted companions. The strategy appears to have been successful, though questions arise about trusting Miko and sharing sensitive information. The group discovers an unconscious person outside. Upon examination, the victim reports seeing their own doppelganger near Uyu restaurant, causing them to faint from shock. This sighting expands concerns as doppelgangers were previously only seen around Mount Yogo. News arrives of another victim at the festival. Kappa has fallen into a nightmare despite having others keeping watch. The group rushes back to Mount Yogo to investigate, finding something unusual about Kappa's condition as the nightmare cannot be perceived. A revelation occurs that Kappa is made of wood, explaining why the nightmare could not be sensed. This leads to the understanding that a doppelganger had infiltrated the festival, posing as Kappa, and is now hiding in Inazuma City. The situation evolves into a chase involving Bacay Danuki Kitail and various transformations. The pursuit becomes complicated as the targets keep changing forms to evade capture, leading to a confrontation about loyalty and allegiances. The truth emerges about misunderstandings regarding the shogun and human intentions. The culprits are revealed to be trapped in a nightmare, viewing reality through a lens of fear and despair, believing they are being enslaved and their land stolen. The situation clarifies that the Bacay Danuki have been hiding for 500 years. Plans are made to consult with Ioroi, while Sarah and Hazo are dispatched to keep watch at the festival. Though the doppelganger incident is resolved, concerns about the nightmare threat persist. There is a meeting with Ioroi, revealed to be under a spell rather than dead as previously believed. The Bacay Danuki share their history of fleeing from humans and hiding, leading to their current predicament and misunderstandings. A group discovered their powers were weakening and decided to escape by digging underground, following the teachings of Bacay Tanuki Tsukumo. During their escape, they uncovered a mysterious horn filled with Yokai power, believed to be connected to Bacay Tanuki Kijiro. The horn restored their abilities, allowing them to trick and evade their pursuers. The horn was revealed to be the source of recurring nightmares and the root cause of the Bacay Danuki's fear of humans. Using its power for protection, inadvertently spread the nightmare effect, trapping them in a state of anxiety for 5 centuries. This went against traditional Tanuki teachings about avoiding external power sources. A misunderstanding came to light. The historical human investigation was actually meant to peacefully determine yokai presence and seek mutually beneficial agreements, not to harm them. The conflict originated from a theft incident involving a sacred comb that led to the Bacay Danukis being sealed away. The revelation that their 500-year hiding period was based on a misunderstanding led to mixed reactions. Some viewed it positively as winning an extended game of hide-and-seek. Their cheerful nature had protected them from the worst effects of the nightmare, preventing them from causing real harm. The Horn's dark history was connected to a warrior named Chiyo who fought against the shogun, losing an arm and horn in battle. Known as Chiyo after surviving being swallowed by a mythical beast, she became trapped in battlefield nightmares that twisted her perception of reality. The nightmare fragment gained strength from centuries of fear and anxiety, becoming similar to a Bacay, an earthbound spirit moving through ley lines. Its hatred targeted anything representing joy or progress, including investigation teams and helpful spirits. A complex situation emerged regarding how to deal with the nightmare fragment, as destroying it might harm the baked Danuki due to their long connection. Traditional methods of nightmare consumption had previously failed, leading to discussion of alternative approaches using illusions and dreams. A plan was formed to create a ritual combining the Bacay Danuki's abilities with Mizuki's expertise to subdue the nightmare fragment. The strategy involved luring the entity using the joy of the Mikawa Flower Festival as bait, while powerful warriors would maintain defense. Final preparations began for the upcoming battle, with emphasis placed on knowing personal limits and proper rest. The festival preparations continued, aiming to create maximum joy to attract the entity while ensuring public safety through careful planning. A discussion about Watatsumi Islanders reveals their initial lack of concern for the festival and Narukami Island's safety. However, their attitude would change dramatically if they knew it involved the captain of Swordfish 2, showing the influence of leadership on community engagement. A conversation about mental limits and preparation reveals that despite exhaustion, there's determination to push forward. The ritual preparations are complete, allowing the festival to proceed while addressing a more urgent situation involving a nightmare fragment that requires specific timing and coordination. A profound discussion explores how humans, yokai, and archons share similar emotional capacities and vulnerabilities. The conversation emphasizes the dangers of suppressing negative emotions and the importance of not letting individuals bear burdens alone. Collaborative problem-solving occurs as team members work on simplifying a complex puzzle. Ayaka demonstrates natural game development abilities, contributing meaningfully to the project while working alongside Joamiya. Pre-battle preparations emphasize the importance of mental clarity and meditation. The discussion acknowledges the dangerous nature of the upcoming confrontation and the limited ways others can provide support. A reflection on personal growth reveals the importance of engaging with the world rather than isolation. The strategy shifts from aggressive tactics to using illusion against nightmare, with success depending on coordinated effort. An intense battle sequence unfolds with strategic coordination and powerful attacks against illusory forces. The fight demonstrates the strength of partnership and shared purpose in facing supernatural threats. A dramatic rescue scenario involves addressing a severe nightmare affliction, highlighting the limitations of conventional healing methods and the need for specialized intervention. The aftermath of recent events brings relief and celebration. A gaming competition concludes with special awards, including recognition for the Doppelganger incident, praised for its immersive horror elements. A formal decree establishes peace between humans and yokai, acknowledging the need for coexistence and mutual respect. The investigation's purpose is revealed to be maintaining harmony between different beings sharing the world. The Mikawa Flower Festival proves highly successful, generating significant visitor increases in profits. A competitive situation between publishing houses adds business intrigue to the cultural celebration.